Hello, so we're back with John Deere again. The last video was kind of a disaster. Thanks to you guys, I realized I was spinning the magneto the wrong way, and it does in fact have really good spark. So I don't know what I'm doing, but thanks to you guys, I figured it out. So we know the magneto is good, it has great spark, everything's working fine. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it on the tractor, I'm gonna take this flywheel off, see what the timing's like, see if we can get it perfectly timed. I watched a video on it to try to figure out exactly how it's supposed to be done. So we're gonna do that. My last thing that I don't know if they're working are the spark plugs and the wires. I have not changed those. I did test them to see if they have continuity. They do, but they still, once they get the charge, if they have a crack in them, they could be sparking to the frame and I wouldn't know that. So we're gonna get that put back on and go from there. Got the other magneto, the tested one, back on there. Know that one works. The wires are all hooked up. I don't have that hooked up, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter. And then this side, I got the cover taken back off and the spark plug is out and touching here. So what I saw in the video I watched, this little dot here needs to line up with this mark here when the magneto clicks. So we just have to turn it over, and when that dot passes there, we should hear it click from the magneto. So left hand exhaust open, left hand impulse. Oh, maybe that's it? Oh, that's it right there. I'm sorry. I think I got the wrong timing mark. Left hand impulse. That's probably the dot right there. Okay, let's try this again. There's that one. I think it is off, but it may just be not too far. So this is the dot here, I think, that needs to line up with that. Okay, so it went after. It's like up here right now. So we need to knock it back some. Let's see where that puts us. I wish I could mark that better for you. Here, maybe clean it off some. Okay, so that little dot there, I don't know how well you guys can see it. There's a little dot right here, right between the M and the P is where it's at. All right, right between the M and the P. Okay, I turned it the wrong direction. See if that changes anything. All right. That's closer. Still needs to go more though. Yeah, the timing was way off because it's not anywhere close to where it was before. That's almost perfect, I think, like right there. I think I'm gonna tighten it down there, and then we'll see if we can get it to start. All right, one more time, just to make sure after we got it tightened down. All right. It's still just a tiny bit past, but I moved it so much that I think it's gonna pop off really quick now. Let me make sure it's still sparking. I'm gonna get the spark plugs back in. I'm gonna leave the flywheel cover off, and just in case I need to mess with the timing more, get the spark plug back in and see if we can get it started. I got the battery in there. I'm actually kind of tempted just to turn it over by hand and just fire it off that way, because unless you want to use the lights, you really wouldn't need the battery for any other reason than to start it. So it's kind of a cool thing. And I might still do that because it's just kind of handy to be able to do that. Anyway, get it put back together and then we'll try to start it. All right, let's see if this thing will finally start. that's really exciting. It fired right off. I gave it full choke, and then as soon as it turned over a couple times, I turned it off and it fired. So then I gave it a little more choke, and then it fired off and went. So you really don't need to give it a whole lot of choke. I know somebody in the comments said that they're really easy to flood, so that's why I was a little bit more cautious with that this time. But I think all along it was just the timing, and there's probably quite a few people that did say I need to check the timing, but it was running, so I don't know. It obviously was just the timing. I wish I would have checked that a long time ago. I didn't realize it was so easy. I think we should take this for a little spin, because I don't think I've ever had it on the video driving around, so that's what we're gonna do now. So I'm really happy I figured out the reason behind why this wasn't running and why it wasn't running very good before either. The timing was drastically off. I can actually show you the magneto and how much I had to move it. Before, you can see how far tilted back it is. Before, it was 100% vertical. So I had to move it quite a bit for it to be in time. So, and I probably could move it a little bit more too, because it wasn't quite hitting right on the mark. So I might want to still move it a little bit just to tune it that much better. But I'm glad I didn't actually have to spend a single penny on it. Everything that I had already worked. So once again, thank you to you guys that commented down in the comments. I really appreciate it. I know I don't always know what I'm doing, but I enjoy trying to figure things out, and I just see it as more of a challenge. And once I get it to work, it's just such, there's a lot of gratification in getting something to work that wasn't. So I really enjoy that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is probably gonna be it on the John Deere for until next spring, unless the farmhouse. It hasn't snowed yet, so if we can still reach 1,000 subscribers, I will still attempt to pull the house down. But we're less than 100 away. I think we're at like 99 subs away now. I actually lost some subs from that last video, so I don't know if that was just people not wanting to watch anymore or what, but who knows. Anyway, about 100 subs left, and I'm gonna attempt to pull the house down. If we can't pull it down with this tractor, there's a chance we're gonna pull it down some other way, but we're gonna first attempt it with this tractor and see what we can do. Should be fun, it should be interesting, and I really want that gone. So I guess we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.